Hello everyone, it's me, Pooh Bear 253 here, and welcome back. And this is going to be the 11th installment of Reborn Essentials. We are currently in the second chapter, the extras, and this will be the very last episode in chapter 2. And next week we are going to be in chapter 3, the gear. So before we get started, just like last week, I'm going to share some of the answers that were given to the little audience participation question. And on last week, I asked you guys, boys or girls, which reborn babies do you prefer to collect? So I'm going to do just like I did last week. We're going to start with the first comment, and I'm going to do every other comment. And yeah, we're going to see which gender do we like to collect. So first off, Mouthy Girl 95820. She says currently she has only girls, but she wants to start collecting reborn boys. Love Reborns 2009. She says she collects girls more. She has 2 girls, but she wants to collect boys in the future. So it seems like it's all girls so far. Mesh 312. She collects both. She likes boys and girls. And she says she likes open-eye boys better for some reason. Let's keep going. Jennifer Lawn says she has 4 girls and 1 boy. And a girl on the way. So I'm going to guess that her favorite is girls. So far, it's all girls for the win. As far as favorable, anyway. Okay, Little Love Bug 2012. She collects girls because she bonds with them better. She had a boy, but changed him to a girl. So she's all girl too. Let's keep going. Reborn Retro Living. She has more boys than girls, but that's only because her reborn girl does not want a sister. She thinks if she was real in real life, she would be very, very spoiled. So we have one reborn mommy that has more boys than girls. Dreamy Angels Reborn. Miss Shorla. Of course she loves her girls because she gets to dress them in pretty, frilly, girly outfits. And let's keep going. My Poetic Spirit says that, of course, her numbers are lopsided towards the girls, with 10 girls and 1 custom on the way. But she says her 1 boy, Mr. Barnabas, is the most spoiled out of the bunch. Go figure. And I'm going to go ahead and I don't mean to show favoritisms, but hers is the last one up there, so I might as well go ahead and say my sis. So I love my Sweet Pea 79. Let me see. She says she loves girls because there are so many accessories for them, like bows, earrings, and bracelets, and she really loves anything girly. So it seems like the girls won pretty much there. But I can see why, you know, we are mostly women and we love pink and frills and ruffles and all that good stuff. So it seems that most of the reborn community, from just the few people that answered the question. It seems that the girls are more preferable. So let's go ahead and get started with what we're talking about this week. Okay, so this week we are talking about formula and the wonderful baby powder fragrance. And there are other fragrances that I use also to spray on the baby's clothes and on their cloth bodies to make them smell so yummy, yummy, yummy. So first of all, we have a nice little sample of Similac. So basically, you can go and spend the money to actually purchase it, or you could go to one of the websites like Similac or Gerber and Infamil, and you can look up free samples. You could you can even search on Google, you know, free formula, baby formula, you know, samples, such and such, things like that. And you would have to, like, you know, put your address in and maybe fill out a couple of little offers and things like that. Maybe sign up for like a magazine or something like that, or you don't necessarily have to. And then sometimes it takes a little while, and then you'll get a little sample. You'll get like 2 Similacs, like a sensitive and a normal one, or you can get like usually sometimes they'll send you like one in like a bottle or something like that. And you can get this little contraption here, the little separator, to put your formula in for, you know, easy access. And you just kind of turn the dial or whatever. And I learned a little tip from JC Reborn Journey. Instead of using 2 scoops, like if you were feeding a real baby, you only need to put 1 scoop in here, and it will stretch your formula, and you could use it for longer that way. So simply, if you wanted to feed your baby, you would just simply fill it up to the 4 ounce or the 8 ounce, depending on how big you want the bottle to be, and then you just pour in your formula and shake, shake, shake. Make sure your bottle is sealed. And I did in the first installment, well, the second installment of Reborn Essentials, I showed you guys how to make your formula, and you could go back and check that out if you wanted to know, but I'm sure everyone knows how to make the formula. And I also showed you how to seal the bottles also. And so it just adds a little extra effect to the, you know, the realism of the dolls. You get to fix their bottles. It just kind of adds to the realism. Like I said, you can also just use plain water and food coloring, and some people use water. And what I used to use was the fabric softener with the vanilla. Some people use glue and different type of stuff. There are other different types of things to do, but the one that looked most realistic to me was the fabric softener and the vanilla extract. Okay, moving on to the baby powder fragrance. I have 3 different kind here. This is the other baby powder. As you can see, I use it the most. I need to put some more in there. I have baby powder, jasmine, lotus blossoms. I have it written on the bottom, JLB. And I have relaxing blend, RB. And the one, of course, I use the most of is the baby powder fragrance. What you want to do is you would squeeze anywhere from 5 to 9 drops per ounce. So I always put the maximum plus 2 extra drops. So this is a 2 ounce bottle. So you're going to need to double that 9 to 18. And I just add 2 more just to make it an even 20 drops that you would put in here. So you would fill your bottle up all the way to the tippity top there, and then you would just squeeze it over there and squeeze gently 1, 2, 3 all the way to 20, and give it a nice shake. And then you are ready to spray your baby's clothes, any of their gear, their hats, you know, anything to make it smell nice. And I really enjoy the Jasmine Lotus Blossom. It smells really good. I like to spray their car seat and their blankets with this. It smells really good. And the Relaxing Blend, I like it, but I don't like it as much as these two. So it doesn't get used as much. So I use this usually on the boys' stuff, like the boys' car seat and blankets. And I spray this one on the girls because it smells more girly. And that's why I have this one in the blue. And everybody gets this kind. So that's basically how you do it. And that's all for this episode. Well, this webisode of Reborn Essentials. And check me out next week where we're going to go into a new chapter. And it's going to be lots and lots of fun. So, here comes the question. Okay, I love open-eye babies and closed-eye babies. Which do you prefer? Do you like open-eye babies or closed-eye babies or both? Okie dokie, Smokies. Put the answers to that question in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Mwah! And I'll see you guys soon. Hasta luego.